Okay, I want to introduce the lovely, vibrant, and bright Nikki Mendelina from Team Capital, one of the co-founders. I'm Samantha Gillis, if you don't know me yet. And I just wanted to talk to you so much because I know there's so many people that are in the world that have been stomped on, that have been hurt, that have been disempowered.
Right.
And I just want to hear your message about what you would say to those people.
Wow, well that's a very profound question.
It is a very profound question.
Well, I can tell you first of all that I can totally relate to that because I think a lot of people out there actually have felt victimized or hurt or even abuse. You know, like I experienced abuse in my life, and like actually I think, and there's a spectrum to that because it's like anytime you judge yourself, you're actually abusing yourself. You know, and maybe you've been so beaten down by your childhood or whatever else has happened in your life that you just keep putting the bat back on, you just keep hitting yourself over the head. Anytime you're trying to get out of it, but you just keep beating yourself back down into it. And that was what I kept doing. And I actually was traveling through Northern California and met this really cool guy. You know, he was just kind of like, wow, you know, I just see that you have this amazing spirit, this light inside of you. But I'm also feeling like you're struggling. You know, it was like this little angel that came in. And we just hung out in a coffee shop for a while, and he literally wrote in my notebook, I want you to remember this. And he said, put down the bat. And he drew a big bat in my notebook. And while I was traveling and like nearly homeless and wandering aimlessly and lost and confused, that was the message that I kept coming back to. It's like, I need to stop being so hard on myself. So it's like, it is an interesting topic because I could go on and on for a long time. What I can tell you is that no matter where you've been and no matter what you've been through, you can rise above it. You can not only rise above it, but actually use that to fuel you to become greater. So, and actually just make a different choice. And I totally know the victim, you know, there's also a part where you might be tempted to indulge in thinking that you're a victim and that you don't hit your reality because something horrific has happened to you. And I won't say what it is, but I've had horrific things happen to me. And, you know, ultimately, I think in my spirit and my soul, I chose that so that I can free others. It's like whatever you've been through, you just know. And when you've overcome it, then you become a leader that helps others. So it's like, my advice would be to just do your best to put down the bat, stop being hard on yourself, don't judge yourself like so harshly. All those voices in your head, those programs, it's time to dump them out. And whatever it takes to do that, you just have to do that. Because I know before I did that, I wanted to kill myself. And I was struggling with suicide, and I was up and down all the time. And it took a couple of years to work through it, but when I did, now I wake up every single day grateful and joyful. It doesn't mean that I'm never groggy or you know, but I actually wake up every day feeling grateful and joyful. There's a lot that you can do. It starts with like whatever you've gone through that makes you feel like heavy when you think about it. It's not so much what happened, it's how you're interpreting what happened. So I don't care if it's like rape or, I mean, I'm just going to go there. I don't care if it's rape, abuse, sexual, physical, whatever that is. It is your conclusion about you that you've made from what occurred that is actually what's holding you back. And that's what creates that victim story. That keeps the same patterns showing up over and over again, the same type of relationships, the same type of men. So, you know, like I used to have the same type of mentor until I was like, oh, I need to let go of the story that all men are like my dad, or all men hate me, or there's this battle going on. I'm going to change that belief. I'm going to be grateful for my experience, and I'm going to choose different. I'm going to ask, oh, what would it take for a man to show up that won't judge me, that can totally receive me? And now I have that, you know. And I just crossed 100 grand in our business together with my beautiful partner. You know, results may vary, right? There's going to be an income disclaimer in the video.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So you know, you may not make that money, but you can. You know, everybody's capable, and it's like, now I'm having it all. And I've really gone from being a total victim and just being like downtrodden and, you know, almost like a wet puddle on the ground. And so at the effect of the world and everything around me, to now being empowered and being able to empower others.
That's beautiful. That is beautiful so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
A quick interview. I didn't really get a chance to.
Oh my goodness.
Being in the world them because there's a lot.
Yes.
But yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much because there's so many people in this world that feel that they just don't deserve to be the most powerful that they possibly can be. And what I'm hearing from you is that you do.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just have to choose that you will get to that place, like make that demand. I am going to ask the whole universe to help me, support me in getting there, to that place where I know I deserve it, you know, whatever it takes. And the universe will show you. Well, yeah, what does it take? I mean, again, that could be a whole class, and I've taught workshops on this stuff, and it's like there's many tools and many techniques. And I think the first step, because, you know, we don't want to hold people in here for half an hour, and I got to go to our meeting, but I really think there's a magic in actually getting vulnerable and asking the universe for assistance, every molecule, whether it's you believe in God or the universe, to show me how, because it is a different path for each person, and different tools work in different ways, right? So it's going to be it's like your alchemy, it's like your journey, you know? So you have to find your path for you, and just ask it, and it might sound, but that just sounds too easy. That's because maybe your path has, you've made it harder. Maybe it's been hard, but then you probably made it harder, that you almost don't believe that it could possibly be easy. You know? Well, what do you think?
I absolutely believe that it can.
Yeah.
Absolutely believe that it can.
Yeah, I know I'm living that now. You know, and the other piece is you have to, okay, this is actually really big. This is a secret right here.
Okay.
You have to be willing to let go of your attachment to the drama.
Ooh, that's big.
Yeah, and you have to be willing to let go of the people in your life that are creating more drama than you.
That's even bigger.
That's even bigger. So a lot of the people, if you have people in your life that are creating drama, then I can tell you that you're probably attached to drama in some way. You're attached to having your life hard. It's almost like a drug addiction. People talk about heroin and all these other substances as a drug addiction, but drama is like a drug, and it doesn't allow you to have ease in your life. It doesn't allow your life to be easy. So you have to be like, it's like at some point it's just like, gosh, do I really love the life that I'm living? And do I really love this life? Or have I just adapted that to be my life? Have I just been trained myself because that's all I've seen around me? It's like you have to be willing to, you know, almost like not separate from the people in the sense of now you're totally disconnected and you don't exist, but you have to be willing to create a different reality that might seem separate to those people, and they might be upset. You know, like I had to leave behind my bipolar friends. I had a bipolar friend that was like, you know, physically threatened me, and that was my wake-up call. So I'm like, wow, I'm holding all these people. My life's not together. We're just in a cesspool, swimming together, trying to get out.
It's like that crab metaphor.
Yeah,
where like you're trying to get out and all the other crabs just pull you down.
Yeah. Absolutely. So once I did that, that's one step that anybody can take. Once I did that, within a few months I was making much more money than, even before I got into Empower, I was making more money.
Results will vary.
Yeah, results will vary. And I started to get more clients with my healing. Just everything started, I couldn't meet my beautiful partner if I hadn't gotten rid of the drama in my life. Because it's a different vibration. To have somebody show up that's going to bring more ease and joy into your life, you can't have that while you have all these people that are trying to take you down and take you down. So get rid of the drama is my final tip.
Thank you so much, Nikki.
Thank
you. We're going to empower the world.
Yes, we are.
So excited.
Yes, we are. And you are. And anybody that joins this girl is going to be on an amazing, fun adventure. Look at her hair. She's having fun with all of this. She's willing to be herself. She's going to show you how you can be more of yourself. Thank you. You're welcome.
So wonderful, too. I'll see you soon.
Yeah.